Die.
Yo,
YG.
Yeah.
YG.
He had like his first album, My Crazy Life. You ever heard it?
No, bro.
I think I heard
No.
a couple songs off of it.
Was I with that fuck Donald Trump? That shit?
Nah, I think that was, I forget what that was.
Body.
But basically, he had this one song. I think it was called "Meet the Flockers,"
Meet the
and
Flockers,
it consists of, it was some racist shit, dog. It was him robbing some. It was a strategy song to rob Asian homes because he says Asians don't believe in the bank and all their shit is in mattresses. So I always listened to the song and I was like, this shit is like, I never really registered it as a problem because I guess because it was released and it was public and nobody really gave a fuck about it. So
because you're not Asian.
maybe,
Just say it, Chris. That's why.
Fucking mustache, bro.
yeah, maybe it was because I'm not Asian.
Yeah,
But
YG,
now,
you can't be saying that.
yeah, now there's obviously a lot of things going on with the Asian community. And I even have a really good friend. She's Asian. She hasn't came to me about any crazy shit, but do not mess with that motherfucker. Cause yo, Asians are crazy. Like, whether like you want to play the disadvantage game, but at the end of the day, they will come for your family and shit. And even myself, like they got a crew. They got a crew, but I just thought it was interesting today. I had looked on Apple Music and that shit wasn't there. I thought it was interesting. This world is changing.
That's crazy.
I gotta fuck with the mustache.
It's tough, ain't it?
You know what it reminds me of? I watched the Bohemian Grove on the plane back.
The Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, come on, man. You can't be getting that fucked up. That's Queen.
You know what I'm talking about? That man, both
Yeah.
both represent something.
Freddie Prince. No.
Freddie Mercury.
Mercury. There it is.
Get it right. God damn
Yeah,
it.
I'm over here talking shit on you.
Straight from Asia.
Our amps play at 11.
But Steph Curry, he was even wearing some shoes that were created by Bruce Lee, and it ended up it was a foundation from him, and it supported the Asian
By
community.
Bruce Lee?
I'm sorry.
They were created by like Bruce Lee shoes.
Yeah, well, they were created by the Bruce Lee Foundation.
That's right.
So like it went to the Asian community. He was wearing it. He was wearing it last game, but a lot of I don't know. We put a lot of publication to the Black Lives Matter and like Chico's Lives Matter and shit. But whenever another race is down bad, is best that we shine light on the problems around this world. That way we could have at least a step forward towards perfection. I think it's gonna happen one day. Probably not in life on our lifestyle, our lifetime, but I think it was on Phil of the Future. It was like Unification Day. That like it was the day that they celebrated world peace. So it was a day in the future, like in 2059, that it was declared that everybody was on the same page as far as like world peace.
The whole world?
Right.
Damn, I don't remember that episode.
Yeah. So the future. it was a while ago. I think it was before Disney Plus, like a year before Disney Plus. I was just on a binge on old Disney shows. Like,
did you see what Manny Pacquiao said? He said anybody who's got Asian hate to come fight him. He said, "Come fight me."
Manny Pacquiao, real one, dog.
I think